What's going on, guys? My name is Barney and welcome back to what has changed for version 0.0.3, which is the third patch of the Renegade Line alpha. Yeah, my predictions seemed correct. I assumed there was an alpha weekend this weekend before the announcement was placed. And it's nice that I got it correct. The servers will go live at the 12th of May at 5 p.m. Central European time. Don't forget to convert it to your time zone. It's 4 p.m. for me since I live in CEST, which is summertime. Don't forget to do it for yourself. So the new features we have, one of the most important things is the new RV launcher. You need to download the new one from the website. The old one doesn't really work anymore. It doesn't update to the newest patch. You need the new version of the launcher to get the newest version of the Renegade Line patch. So don't forget to download it. Also, if you want to download it correctly, you should turn your antivirus off for a second, and when you're done downloading, you can turn it on again. Also, your PC may recognize it as something dangerous. Just click continue or whatever, and then you should run the launcher as administrator, so you won't get any JavaScript errors. And also, if you're starting the game, you may have a slate message error or something. I have it as well. I thought it was something because we couldn't play yet since the servers are offline. But I heard you could fix it by reinstalling the game, so I should do it myself as well. I haven't really tried it yet, so I'm going to do that after making this video. Also, we have a new HUD made by RB Abstract, also known as Matt Pterodactyl from my Forum Scroll series. He made a lot of skins, so he was in the Forum Scrolls quite a lot. Before the alpha was actually out, and he made an improved and reworked HUD or HUD, I don't know how to call it, and now it helps you keep better track of your health, ammo, talents, weapons, and map objectives. Over here you've already seen a picture for a few seconds of how it looks. This is not the finished one, this is a concept. The finished one looks even more refined and probably works even better. But I couldn't use it, and I wanted to upload my video before the alpha started, and I could only use it if I uploaded the video at the moment the alpha started. For the spotter, the healing talent now interrupts ignition for your teammates and yourself. So you can more team play is considered into the game. You can help your teammates, or you can screw them over. That's a decision you should make yourself. But in my opinion, it's a nice thing that you won't burn after healing, which is quite logical in my opinion. Spawn protection is destroying grenades, so you could throw grenades through the spawn to get AFK enemies out of the spawn protection and finish the game if all the enemies were AFK. What I did was jump in the base and blast them out of there. Also, there's jumping without delay. A lot of people complained about delay with jumping. I personally didn't notice it, but maybe it's just me. Also, the enemies' names are hidden for a distance greater than 30 meters, since you could basically see all of the enemies in the entire map and basically spot enemies which you shouldn't be able to spot. And yeah, I'm glad they fixed it, but it's a nice new feature. And also they adjusted the fall damage again. They're not saying if it's being increased or decreased, so that's kind of strange. Then we're going on to the bug fixes. We just have the new features. Double messages in chat are removed. Finally, since it was so annoying. Also, respawning while typing will not send the message automatically to everyone anymore, since that was a pain in the ass as well. Also, your ping in-game isn't showing 999 anymore, but instead your actual ping. It's nice to see if you're having lag, or maybe your distance to the server is too great, or maybe the server is just bad, so you know who to blame. Also, shooting the same spot twice with the RPG no longer shows damage numbers. You saw 2 damage numbers. It's not a major bug, but it was kind of annoying since it was quite confusing in my opinion. If you just hit the guy behind it, or the blockade, or whatever. The T-pose bug for the resident, it looked like they were doing the airplane emote. We don't have an airplane emote, but it looks like they were doing an airplane emote. That's fixed. I came across that thing a couple of times. It wasn't game breaking, but glad they fixed it. And also, rockets from the RPG shouldn't get stuck midair anymore. If you shot like 2 RPG bullets, they would get stuck at the place you shot them, and basically you would have a very big disadvantage in a 1v1 if you accidentally shot your RPG at almost at the same area twice. After that, I already said they adjusted the fall damage. Also, the fall damage caused by an enemy player now gives kills and points to that player, so it doesn't count as suicide anymore. And this is also with recoil bullets from the tank. It used to count as a suicide, and now it will count as a kill, which is very nice for your KDA, less frustrating. And after that, we have shooting an RPG on a dead body doesn't launch you outside of the map anymore. In one of my stream highlights videos, I think it's the first one, not sure, could be the second one as well. You can see me doing that as the intro. It was very broken. It was fun for a while, but now I'm glad it's over. Since most of the times I did it on purpose, but sometimes you don't. Also, the meltdown bug has been fixed. It used to affect ally grenades as well, so you could disadvantage your team. You can troll them with eating their grenades instead of the enemy's grenades. Also a new spawn system for flags, which I made a video about it, which would be one of the solutions for spawn raping, spawn camping and spawn killing. There are clearly defined spawn positions to avoid being stuck in the flag post and spawning on top of each other. So that means there are different set spawn points. They are not random, so you can still guess a little bit where people will spawn, but it's already better than at the flag post, since that was one position. Now there are more. It doesn't say how many. But the next bug fix is Ignition is now giving kills and score points to the player, since Ignition actually didn't give you points or kills. So this will increase your KDA by a lot. I was very annoyed by this thing. I didn't know it was a bug, but hey, it's fixed finally. Next up is the blockade bug. We sometimes couldn't place the blockade, and that brings us up to the next one as well. Shooting while holding the blockade is no longer possible. Because we weren't able to place it, we were able to shoot, but now since you can place it always, you can't shoot anymore. And no more weapons floating in mid-air. I hope that will increase the FPS. The FPS has also been a little bit stabilized, I heard from Paul in the Discord. So I don't know how credible that is for every PC, but I hope more people will be able to play. Let's go on to the balancing. We have 3 things which have been balanced, and that's also the last subject I'm going to talk about in this video. Medicinal herb is now healing a relative amount of health depending on the max health of the character, and in total it will be 50% of max health when the talent is maxed, which is level 6. It used to be 4 times 5 health, which is 20 health, but if you're a spotter, if I'm correct, he has 120 health, so you'll get 60 health. It seems like a bit much, but you should understand that it's the max amount of points in ability. So for a spotter, I wouldn't recommend this ability since you already have your healing talent. But yeah, it's a better change since tanks will heal more than spotters, which seems balanced. Also, the spotter's shockwave has been increased by 10%. I don't know if it's a flat 10% or 10% compared to the last version. Let's say if the last version had an 80% strength of shockwave, it would be 88% now maybe, or it would be 90 if it's a flat 10%. It would be nice if they would specify the amount of numbers, maybe even the distance you'll get knocked back, to see the changes which they have made instead of just by 10%, since 10% doesn't really say much. And also the spread for the MG has been decreased by 20% down to 0.4. They're calling numbers here, 0.4, and that's better than in the second patch, the 0.1.2. The tank was totally fucked up. In the first patch it was 100% accurate. After that it was not accurate anymore at all, and now I hope it's playable, since I do think there should be a spread on the MG. So these were, in my opinion, the most important changes into patch 0.1.3. I hope you will all have a nice time playing the game. I hope there won't be any more bugs being created because of this patch, but I doubt it, since there will always be bugs. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in my next alpha testing video. Later!